Okay. What number are we on? Is it my turn? Oh, it's your turn.
There must be an even
16.
number 16. Mm-hmm. Do you feel as though we understand each other more now?
I think we do. I think we're getting there. Mm-hmm. Definitely getting there. I still don't understand the faces you be making, but
see, this is why I would like to vlog, because Keisha is so unaware of her faces at all times. Keisha will literally come in the room with her face balled up. I'll respond with my face balled up, and she asks me what's wrong with me.
I think my face balled up is actually the response to your initial face. So you're the initiator. I'm the following.
You walk into the room with your face turned up. And then I say, what is it? I was thinking about something else. I'm like, okay, I didn't know how to respond based on your face.
I love your face anyhow. Mm-hmm. Do you? Flip it back on you. Do you feel like we understand each other more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Oh, okay. These are some good questions. How has your love for me changed since we got married?
I think I understand now more than then the value of a wife and family.
Okay.
So I cherish it. I don't take it for granted. I think I care more deeply because, like I said, I just more mature. So,
come on, maturity.
The stunned face.
Come on, maturity.
I be answering.
Yes,
the questions.
You do. All right. Oh,
it's me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Let's get to it because this might cut off the whole. This might cut the whole podcast if this don't go right. Do you feel respected by me?
Yes. Now what you gonna do?
Nah, that was the right answer. You know.
Oh, you gonna give the Stevie J face?
Nah.
You Stevie J now?
I recant that face.
Please do. Yes. All right. And ditto. Do you feel respected by me?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Respect my house. That's from Martin.
Okay.
You wouldn't get it.
You're right.
I think you do need to watch more Martin with more intentionally.
I watched every episode of Martin.
However, see how that face?
I am not connected with my soul in the way that you are.
The very shirt that you have on is inspired by Martin. And people actually call it the Martin print.
I understand. I have watched every episode of Martin.
You don't know good TV.
I'm not. I was gonna say something, but I'm
is
not.
That,
you didn't even get good TV.
Come on, let's put more. What was the thing that I said with levity? I wish I can go back, but then it's not gonna flow right.
I don't know.
Yeah. Is there a better show than Martin?
Fresh Prince.
Get at me in the comments.
It's tied very closely.
Fresh Prince? Yeah.
They're tied very closely.
So here's the thing.
We can go toe to toe on that one.
No. I'll watch it. Like if Fresh Prince comes on, if I see Fresh Prince on, I'll watch it. I'll look for Martin to be on though. So I guess they're both amplified black voices.
That was Shanae. See, that's why I can't share my life with you. Get your face.
I apologize. She's with me. I'm with her, but I don't have full.
Come on, Waterhead. Don't he call it Gina Waterhead? Something like that? Gina Water.
Yeah, that was my fault. Let's get back to that.
Okay, so the next question is kind of similar to the last question, and I feel like these two questions are respectfully divvied up between us. Respectfully, right?
On one tonight.
Referenced correctly. Yours is about respect, and this one is about acceptance. So, do you feel accepted by me?
I do feel accepted by you.
I love that, as you should.
I do.
Good.
I don't have a whole lot to add, but
You wanted to.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel like I got to be somebody else to be different around you.
Right.
I don't feel like you judge me in any kind of way. So.
No. I don't. Well, you do say I be judging, but I don't be judging.
You super critiquing.
Super critiquing.
Super critiquing. Levity. Levity bevity.
Super critiquing.
Yeah. But we said in the last episode. So if you didn't see that one, the reference was Keisha will walk into a room where I'm watching something, and within 3 to 5 seconds, she already has an opinion and is asking me 1,000 questions or just critiquing the rest of the movie that she hasn't seen. So that's kind of how that went.
You're welcome. Your turn.
All right. Number 20. Which couple do you feel has the most ideal marriage and why?
Not none of them.
Correct.
Correct. There's a right and wrong answer for these?
No, I'm not into envying anybody else's relationship.
Yeah,
we only know
nobody
what
should
we
be.
see.
Right.
Even within the family, you only know what is exposed to you. So,
everybody got their stuff.
yeah. So let's try to move. I know people feel like we're
couple goals.
Y'all are tarrying with us a little bit tonight. We're gonna try to move through the rest of these, but these are good. So
yeah.
Number 21.
All right. Do you feel as though you get enough alone time or time with friends?
No. And it has nothing to do with you.
Mm.
It's COVID, right?
It's a panorama outside.
We
it's a whole panini out there.
Haven't been able to travel. So we went through this period where we were overseas and had to develop new friends and acquaintances there. Acquaintances. Had to develop new. She got all the jokes tonight. We're gonna see how it go though. But we became loners as a family. So coming back to the States, we had we had a couple of opportunities to travel and see family and friends, but not a ton of it. So
yeah,
that's what it is for me. But how do you feel? Like, to be clear, I don't feel like you're holding me back from doing anything. It's just opportunities don't abound as they used to.
Oh, you better abound with it.
I got words. I just can't get them out.
What was the question, Sexy? Enough a long time? Absolutely not. We got kids, and especially the youngest two, just feels like they got to be. It's always something sitting on me, touching me. It's always something.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Any of our listeners or viewers, comment if you have a pretty good gap between your kids in terms of ages, right? So we had 3 in a cluster,
right?
Then we had a space of 6 years, and it was like, oh, number 4. Then it was like,
wait a minute.
Then it was like, oh, number 5. So we kind of reset. Like I always say, we hit the reset button. But yeah, comment if you have a gap between your kids and how that impacts your relationship. Because to Keisha's point, I forgot. Like once the child number 3, which we thought was the last, got of age and was able to kind of take care of himself.
Yeah.
I forgot about all the other stuff.
Child.
The always in your room, always needy, always this, always that.
My tummy hurts having to lay in the bed with them, rubbing their backs.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
Child. Okay.
22 is me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel as though your dreams and goals are supported? Absolutely.
I feel like that's your jam. That's your thing. Your zhuzh. You support dreams. You support goals.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was.
You invest in us. So
that's reference to that whole kite and string discussion that we had last week. I'm going to invest. Right. If it makes enough sense, it doesn't have to be perfect for me. But if I see that you're passionate about it, and I see, oh yeah, there's a return on this, and like this piece of equipment makes sense.
Glowforge.
So here's what's interesting about that is I've been looking at that for like 2 years.
Me too.
And then the sponsor that we just referenced has that capability. So the Royal Ash and Royal Ash Machinery is what he's moving into. He's expanded his service offerings, but he's doing the metal business cards.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really, I don't know if they're going to be business cards or members cards for my other project, but he has a machine that is akin to the Glowforge, but it does more. So quick aside, I'll let the Royal Ash on IG.
Awesome sauce. Do you feel like your dreams and goals are supported?
Yeah. I mean, God told me to quit my job. You ain't on board with that just yet. But
Jesus.
we're gonna get there for sure.
Keep praying, saints.
We're gonna get there for sure.
All right. Oh, okay. Is marriage different than you expected? If so, how?
Yeah. I wasn't mature enough to have a realistic expectation of marriage when we got married. So I've grown, you've grown, we've grown together, we've grown apart, we've grown back together. So I didn't, it's very different than what I expected, but I still choose it.
Okay.
All right. Number 24. What is your favorite memory with me?
My favorite memory is that fateful day in March where we said I do in my parents' living room. Do you remember?
I do.
Remember these?
I do.
That's one of my favorite memories.
I do. I would have to say mine if you were actually asking.
I am asking.
Okay. If you were asking, I would say that mine is Aruba. Aruba was the most relaxing place I've ever been in my life, and we didn't do a lot. I mean, we kind of just relaxed and enjoyed each other. And
come on, enjoy each other.
Yeah, it was all good, up until
until my worst memory as well. Well, not my very worst memory, but it's up there as worst memories. If you know me, you know I'm a little bit clumsy, just a little bit. And this trip was true to form.
So if you're venturing out to Aruba, there's an excursion that you can do. It's called the Natural Pool, like as a 4-wheel ride
on
to
ATVs.
The natural. Yeah. So Keisha and I had separate ATVs initially. Keisha was actually leading the group, right? I was actually in the back, just kind of. I was bringing up the rear, right? I was safety patrol.
And I was like, yes, let's get it. These were my
That's
jump
how
off a cliff.
Yeah.
Jump off a cliff days,
Yeah. So you ain't have to jump off a cliff.
I didn't.
But
I sure got thrown up off that thing.
I have never in my life seen someone on a 4-wheeler flip sideways driving down the flat part of the journey, right? And it's good that it happened. Well, it's not good that Keisha rolled.
No, like that thing rolled on me. My shoe came off, child. Can you still? It's a split right here, a crack.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was bad.
Keisha's face was swollen all up, but she still wanted to finish. So this was at the beginning of the trip, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes into it. And I can see it happening.
I think I tried to correct, it bumped over, and I don't know. I just felt like it did this. Boom, boom.
Wobbling side to side for those that are on the audio only experience. But Keisha, I'm in the back watching it unfold, and it's 20 people on ATVs, so it's loud.
Yeah,
I'm yelling at the group guide, like nobody, because if it is everything happened in slow motion, I'm like, no. Keisha's wobbling, and then gadoop, 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 gadoop.
That thing flipped on
and she rolled, and like I said, she wanted to finish the trip, so she ended up getting back. I think they left. Yeah,
they left the ATV.
They left the ATV right there. He called somebody to come get it, and she got on the back of mine, so we were a couple on the ATV. We get to the natural pool, and it is a very sharp
decline.
Yeah, we're going down. Don't be trying to feed me words. But this is supposed to be a novice level,
amateur
excursion.
Beginner,
and we get to this thing, we get to the natural pool, and he's like, okay, guys, just work the brake. Work the brake. It's like you're looking straight down, going down this
mountain hill.
I don't know. But that's how we had to, that's the route that he took us to get to the natural pool. And quite honestly, if you weren't on the back of the ATV with me, I probably would have waited for y'all to come back versus going down here. It was I was ill prepared for that.
It was
and then
very scary.
You know, I had to be brave because you were on the back. But
thank you for your bravery.
The crazy thing is, after that, to get out of the natural pool,
it was a nice smooth road.
There was a road that traveled back up the hill that we were. So I don't think we didn't have to do it. But the guy was, I think he just thought it was an adventure. But he was like, no, just work the brake, work your brake. So
that was exciting.
Yeah, Keisha was swollen for the rest of the trip. And
yes, limping like the Hobbit.
Did we go to New York on the way back?
We did. We did the View, the restaurant that rotated.
Oh, the Marriott Marquis.
Yeah.
So that was a crazy trip for me altogether because I flew in. This is when I was working in Iraq for a year. So it was one of my R&Rs is what they call them. So I flew in from Iraq to Dubai. I think I had 8 hours in Dubai. I flew from Dubai to Vegas because my boys were in Vegas. I stayed in Vegas for 28 hours. Flew from Vegas to Norfolk, Virginia to meet Keisha at the airport. Yes. She had my bags.
Yes.
And then we flew from Norfolk to Aruba. And by the time we got to Aruba, I think I had to take a power nap. But
I think we both did. I know I had a panic attack straight off the plane. I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. This is where we at? This marriage different. We don't. What's your favorite?
25.
Number? Oh, it's 25. It's you. On you.
All right. Are there times when you feel I am too critical of you?
Not for real. I mean, it's like shallow stuff. Shallow stuff.
Explain.
Like what? I mean, okay, if you want it,
we're gonna be.
Yeah, that's what I say. This is it's communication. It's my processing face. The way that we start a conversation about something, all of that, like we talked about earlier. But setting up the night, I'm in here trying to put stuff together like I think it should be put together, and you kind of walked in and was like, that's a little busy. I was like, thanks for your help. But I mean,
I just saw you struggling to get it up on the wall, and I was like, well, we really don't even need to do that.
That's the thing about communication and reading the room. Like I wasn't struggling. I was looking for a different way to do it than I did it the week before, but it wasn't going to take me more than 2 minutes to do it. So. But that's
part of my criticalism.
Yeah, but in terms of like me feeling less than a man.
Yeah, no. I'm never trying to make you feel that.
Nah, we won't.
We're trying to make you feel special and appreciated and whatnot. It might not be what you want it to be, but you know. All right, your turn.
So we are on
26.
Number 26. Bringing it home, people. Bringing it home.
Bring it up the rear.
Terry, just a little bit long. What has been the biggest adjustment you have made since getting married?
All them kids. Every last one of them. And not just all them kids. It's always being introduced as Keisha, she got 5 kids. And that's like my identity.
Well, I mean,
I do have them. I birthed them.
You do.
But I am more than just their mom.
Yeah.
So it feels kind of sometimes diminishing of me as a person. It's like twins. When look at the twins. They're individual people. We're individual.
Twins are individual people.
People as well. Not Keisha have 5 kids. Yeah.
Okay.
Difficult. What about you?
Biggest adjustment for me is communication.
Okay.
Like sharing my thoughts and being conscious that there's that I have a partner that has a say in what I'm doing as an individual and what I feel is best for the family. So I think early on I thought I was taking initiative and I could have consulted you I think that's the right word.
Right.
We could have made decisions together better, but that wasn't me being domineering. I just thought that's how it worked. So
look at God.
Won't
he do it?
You mean the God that told me to Okay.
Listen, Linda. All right. Is it my turn?
Is it my turn?
No. Is there anything you need from me to continue to grow as a person, father, husband?
Continue support and just need that grace.
Mm-hmm.
That grace to actually grow, correct things, allow me to, not allow me to be accountable, but understand the process of me being accountable. Like it's not an overnight change. If there's something that I need to fix. So just that,
Okay.
you know.
All right. I need a little bit of that grace too.
Okay. We're going to get some grace.
Some grace.
All right.
Some grace.
3 more people. 3 more.
Ooh.
Number 28. How can I compliment all ease and compliment?
I can't.
How can I compliment your strengths and weaknesses?
I feel like you already do. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like we're doing a good job at trying to balance things and work it out and interact in better, more healthful ways. So that's a word. Come on, healthful. Like if you see that I'm deficient in places, you pick up the slack. If I feel like you need a little help, I kind of step in, you know?
Teamwork.
Make the dream work.
Doth make the dream work.
What about you? How can I compliment your strengths and weaknesses?
I would say, well, we discussed earlier this week is we got a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
So helping out with like just taking some of the load off on this podcast specifically is very helpful. So, and you've agreed to do that. So putting the show together, I need more help with the social media stuff because y'all be forgetting, right? Y'all be forgetting. You got to stay in people's face, and you don't realize how much effort it takes until you're the one trying to put out content.
Right.
But you know how it is if there's content that you watch.
You
sometimes you need a reminder.
Yeah.
But yeah, that kind of stuff definitely helps. So like, I don't feel like you inhibit or prevent me from doing the stuff that I want to do. I don't think that you're not an obstacle, but you're not a roadblock.
Okay.
To anything I'm trying to do.
Awesome sauce. All right. I really want to
29.
know the answer to this one. What expectations do you have for me as your spouse?
To create a safe space in the home and to create a sanctuary in our home where we can find man, I just had the word.
It's there. Grab it.
Not relief, but we can find
Bring
like just
solace. Some solace. Come on, me with the words.
This is what I deal with. Yeah. But yeah, that expectation for me facilitates so much. So what happened?
My ring just fell off.
Okay.
It's fine. We lost one.
Camera's not on you. Just grab it.
Okay.
It's not on you. Hey guys, I'm gonna do some small talk while we get this situation together.
Hi. The back is gone. It's not gonna stay.
Try it.
We'll just stick this in here. Shop Love Keisha J Studios. They won't fall off like this.
Let's see how to edit that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yours. Very last one. We made it to the end. Thank God we made it.
Okay. Number 30, guys. The big 30. Do you feel loved and appreciated every day?
Nah, player. And it's not no by you. It is no by just mom things. Like I can ask the kids to do something and a billion times ask them, and it's the total disregard for what I've asked. It makes me feel like they don't really care. They don't really love me, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. They're your kids though when they don't be doing the right thing.
Okay then.
They always do what I ask.
No, they do not.
Kids be kidding.
They do. Kids be kidding. What about you? Do you feel loved and appreciated every day?
It's similar in the same vein of like if you're not taking care of stuff in the house, the kids, anybody in the house not taking care of stuff in the house, I feel like y'all don't even understand what it takes to have this.
Right.
Like it takes a lot to have to maintain this, and it sometimes like the pressure of that when tempered with, like you were saying, kids not doing or maintaining their chores.
Yeah.
I got to catch myself on how I react because, like I said before, I haven't done a great job of setting expectations. So we're working through that, people.
We sure are. Well, I do love and appreciate you every day.
Likewise.
Very good.
Yeah. All right, so we're at the end of the list.
We made it, y'all.
I think it was good. So hopefully if you got through all of this, you got something from it.
Right.
That's the point. We don't always want to get on here and just chit chat, but this was
a good check-in. Like, I feel like it's important for all relationships to at least do them at some interval. Maybe not all 30 all at the same time, but get some of these things out there and make sure you're on the same page and go in the same direction.
I agree. Probably not 30.
That's right. Probably not all 30.
Strong 7.
12?
Strong.
15.
Strong.
15.
No, I think a strong 7. Top 7.
But some of these, okay.
Yeah, maybe annually. Annually all
or
30.
Quarterly, you can do the 7.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Quarterly. Mm-hmm. Do the 7, and then annually, biannually, maybe with the 30.
I feel like it's very important to get the stuff out, but anyway.
Okay. What else you got?
That's all I think I have. My heart is healing from my rejection, but other than that, all good.
Alrighty.
What about you?
We love you guys. Peace. The Healthy Marriage is Dope podcast is produced by D. John's Live Studios. All rights reserved.